upon that
10, 9,
changed the next
8,
day.
7, 6, 5. I'm going to say it looks stupid. 3, 2, 1. Roll an A.
Coming up today on the chat, from Barbara Walters' most fascinating person of the year to the controversy surrounding the Sony email hack we discuss. Plus, tips to avoid holiday meltdowns. And the Saltwater Cowgirls will join us live to talk about their all-girls
15.
surf camp and more. The chat starts now.
10. Semi Casey. Mike
Hello
Hume.
everyone, and welcome to the chat. I'm Casey DeSantis. Tony, Henny,
Choose 'em.
Lienza, and Stacy join the panel today. And before we get into it,
3.
Tony came in this morning and she was on
2.
fire after what happened to her over the weekend.
Fire. What happened to you, sister? I just
4.
got
4
out
looks
shopping.
crooked.
No. Okay, you just can't cut in line. That's all I'm saying. You just can't cut in line. So I
little
go
bit.
grocery shopping really for myself, but I went Christmas shopping and I was not
Bubble's good.
I won't say which mall I was at, okay? I hadn't even started shopping yet. Go to the restroom. Now I'm waiting in line. There's a lady in front of me, right? So we're waiting.
The
So
monitor
the store
looks
opens up,
tilted.
And I try to tell this woman who's in La La Land,
4.
oh, there's one right over there, and she's
Let me
not
know
really
when
paying
I can.
attention. Meanwhile,
Just
this woman
not
just
till commercial break.
goes into the stall.
1.
And I go, hey, we're waiting, we're in line. Hey, we're in line, and she goes in there.
2.
Here's the best
And it didn't end there though.
Wait for it.
Give it to a girl.
Okay.
1.
I went to that stall that she didn't
Four.
want to get, and I slammed it. I'm like, hey, you don't cut in line. And she's like, what the? And I go, you don't cut in line. So did
Please
she
don't
let you
cuss.
in
She was
there?
cussing
No,
so
she
much
was
when
in
she
there.
told the
But
story.
I already like dropped and going. No.
Well, she's a radio personality, so she
Yeah,
knows.
that's true.
You don't wait in line.
4.
I yelled twice.
If anybody else was telling the story, I might have
And
gotten
then
over
did
too.
you make eye contact on the way out? I mean,
No,
what
I didn't see her.
happened?
I didn't see her on the way.
That was
Well,
it.
she probably stayed
4.
in there until you left. I'm
2.
That girl is crazy.
That's when you get the phone and
1.
you call the authorities and say, there's this lady, crazy lady that's
2.
knocking on my stall door.
But what I love
No,
is
Maybe.
that line. When she comes in and she's like, was I wrong?
Nope. Probably not.
No, if you're that bad off that you need to do that, you say, hey, I am not feeling good. Things are bad, and then a kind person will let you go. 4.
Let's move. We got
Okay,
things to do.
speaking of
2.
this, I gotta get into the top topic
3.
because you're going, okay, so
Let's go, let's go.
no more caffeine for Tony.
I haven't done anything.
I know.
Other than
She's using
Tony,
US.
one of the most fascinating, if not
She's
the
the one that
most
told her to do
fascinating
this.
person of the year, according to Barbara Walters. Someone is calling her perfect. Let's take a listen of how Barbara Walters refers to the most interesting person of the year. Take a look.
B.
Their wedding, of course, was also perfect. From the transportation to the post-wedding brunch outfit
I can't even do it.
to the wedding dress made by the late great Oscar de la Renta to her custom-made
30.
hat. Amazingly, Amal has been the subject of very little snark or envy.
His
Maybe
music is
because
just
we,
awkward.
like George Clooney, find it impossible to resist perfection. Or maybe because it is heartening to think that
15.
no matter how long it may take, the perfect someone is out there for everyone. And that for us makes her
Yeah,
the
this
most
is 5.
fascinating person of 2014.
That is so
Thank you.
strange.
Yeah, the vignette was a little over
3.
the top. You're like, okay, perfect?
Perfect.
You know,
2.
she's an interesting woman.
We have a Twitter
Very, very
response too.
accomplished. Very well known in Europe
3.
for years and years and years. It's just Americans.
2. Give me a close-up of Stacy.
Well, that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why Barbara Walters was
Casey.
fascinated with her is because George Clooney had said on multiple occasions, I
3.
am not going to remarry. Ever, never.
Not only that, he's had
2.
such a string of,
Alright, now give me a close-up of case, Daisy, so I can actually see to your.
And then this woman smacks him. I guess it's intriguing because she is, very beautiful, but then incredibly intelligent. and
2.
Yes,
accomplished in
the
her own
package,
right,
the proverbial package.
Does anyone think Casey is a little Amal?
They said that. I was like, I'm willing to take that as a
Give me
compliment.
Casey.
It's because of my rips.
Casey.
Rips. Sorry,
Your
3.
red lips.
Clearly Rihanna Red. That's where I was going. That's where
Yeah.
it came from. It's Rihanna Red.
Okay.
baby.
Yes.
Well, you know why it's Rihanna Red? Because that's usually all she wears when
4.
she wears that, probably.
Rihanna.
Not a
Don't
mole.
behave. If I had that body, I would too.
There's
One.
video with
And
pictures
I'm
of
thinking
them.
back to
2.
Amal.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a
I
little
mean, at one time, I think
4.
some of us thought Bill Cosby was too, but look where that landed him. I'm just
Wow.
saying.
He does not wear a dress that well.
And
I
Two.
He was a mean hat though,
A
honey.
mean hat, but not such a good dress.
One,
No, I think she's, she's interesting, but
two.
really,
Give me a close up of
and very
Alanza.
beautiful, obviously.
Yes.
But she went to school. She got a job doing exactly
One.
what she went to school for. She's quite intelligent and she's beautiful. Does that make her the most interesting person?
Fascinating.
Two.
I'm
Perfect.
sorry.
The fascination is the media. Is with
Three.
Clooney and then the media attention that came after it. And I mean, listen, I was looking for her clothes too. I don't know about you guys.
Two.
I'm
What
like,
the hell
man,
is
that's
that
gorgeous.
news?
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
where can I find a knockoff for that?
I
It
don't
was
know.
perfect. She did have the perfect wardrobe and the perfect
Four.
Right.
Twitter's out.
The perfect man, and I hate
She would never follow you into a bathroom.
Rap.
I would have loved to have seen on this list.
Four.
Is the first lady.
There's another tweet.
I think she has been in the past, though. I think.
It's before what's the next one.
Quick, we gotta move on to the next
Yeah,
one. Who else is on the
there
list?
Two.
was Oprah, Taylor Swift, Neil Patrick Harris, Chelsea Handler, David
Chelsea
Koch.
Handler.
David Koch, who was a
Girl, you
Why
better
does she
stop talking about
hate
him.
Chelsea Handler?
No.
Scarlett Johansson, Michael
Yep.
Strahan.
You know they don't listen to me, Dave.
Tesla Motors and PayPal co-founder Elon Musk.
Why are we?
So,
All very fascinating. Yeah, all fascinating. And you brought up a
Three.
great point, right? A great point is like you hear the names, but then when you hear Barbara Walters talk about their story, then they bring
I'm
some
just gonna count their
fascinating little
stories.
nuggets in there. and you
Two.
learn something, especially when you're using a background.
Twitter's
Yes,
out.
I don't know what
Are you
that's
doing
right.
that
We
one?
can
One.
have music for our show, maybe.
Two.
Okay. All right. So we want to know what you think about all this.
Computer's out.
Dave.
Whether or not you think Amal Clooney merits the title of the most fascinating person. Well, there's something else that is making news.
Still on
and
cam.
it's all from those leaked emails from Sony Pictures from Leonardo DiCaprio being called despicable for his quote horrible behavior
Okay.
to Angelina Jolie being labeled as a spoiled brat for having a quote rampaging spoiled ego. Those are just two of the many things that we're learning in the wake of those leaked emails.
Full
Those two
screen's
quotes,
up.
by the way, were associated with emails that came from this lady, executive president or one of
So
the
we're just gonna look at the back of her
Sony,
head?
Amy Pascal. She's seen here in this very awkward now embrace with Angelina Jolie after the emails came
Stem
out.
us up for me.
It turned into quite the firestorm.
They're working my
People
nerves
like
real bad
Oprah
right
are now
now.
being asked to weigh in on all of this.
A.
I would hope
33
that
seconds on
we
CNN.
would not stand in judgment, in such harsh judgment, of a moment in time where somebody was hacked and their private conversations were put before the world. Because if we were to look at your
15.
computer and
That Twitter
everybody
should be
else's
new.
computer, I try to write
This
everything
tweet.
as though it's going to show up in the New York Times. But there are things that you say in your
Is that
private
Yeah.
conversations with your friends and with your colleagues
Stand by.
that you would not want to be
Coming out to
broadcast
camera
on CNN.
2. Mike
So
Hughes.
basically, she's saying those who live in glass houses, if you're criticizing,
There you go,
should not
Haley.
throw stones.
Well, she's right. But the
Four.
funny thing about this to me, I know I shouldn't laugh probably, but I don't care, is
One.
that, the egos in Hollywood. And it's really, they're not doing really
Two.
anything except entertaining people. They're not curing cancer and they're not bringing
Four.
about world peace. They're not inventing anything new, they're not helping people live forever or anything. But just
Two.
the egos about this and the things that
One.
they're saying. But it does make you think, like, what if someone hacked into my computer?
It's funny, the
Four.
frustrations are more about the
Two.
hack than anything that was said
Three.
in the emails. And you haven't heard
Twitter's
anybody
out.
in Hollywood come and
Two.
say anything about this. And some have speculated, well, that's because who's
Three.
going to come out and criticize Sony? They want to get paychecks down the road. They're not going to say anything against Amy Pascal or any of these
Two.
other Sony executives. That's really interesting, though. You brought up a good point that they're not saying
One.
things of any, which is for the most part true. But the one person that was kind of attacked in those was Angelina
Two.
Jolie. And while I'm not a great fan of hers, she's doing some of those things.
One.
She does,
She's a great philanthropist.
But they talked about her,
Four.
more about her talent and in the entertainment part of it more
Two.
than that. But yeah, you're right.
That photo
One.
of the two of them,
I love it.
I can. Ooh.
You can just feel the tension.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that
Two.
Hollywood's been just turned upside down by all of this because now everything's coming out from salaries to feelings between two people. And then what Sony
Three.
is coming out and they're saying that, you know what, media should not be publishing or talking about any of this stuff going forward. They say, the studio says, the media does not have our consent
Two.
to have the possession or to review copies or the dissemination or the publication, uploading, downloading, or anything of the emails, to which other people are saying, well, throw it,
Sorry, I'll try
Two.
with that. It's out
Yeah,
there. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I mean, it is out there. But I do think probably a lot of people aren't
Three.
saying anything. One, because they do have to keep relationships with these people. But I mean, again, it's kind of like what Oprah said. You cannot throw a stone.
Two.
I mean, everyone, I think, probably in that circle, and all of us,
Three.
frankly,
Is that a new Twitter, Allison?
Things that are not like
Of
everything
course.
Two.
Okay.
said.
Oh, yeah.
And
So that one's updated whenever we want to take it.
it makes for some very
Well,
awkward
first it was
moments
the
for those
iCloud,
people.
now it's the Sony hack. And is anybody gonna go watch the movie where this allegedly
I
all
am.
came from?
I am. I
Fun.
will watch it. It looks funny.
Now, North Korea has
Two.
denied that there is anything
Yeah.
involving them with this
Give me
hack, but
Casey.
you think about it, the movie is about
If I can get her attention, I'm
Three.
going to go to
who
break.
is the
first.
dictator of
It's,
North Korea.
it's called Guardians.
Two.
Guardian of
Let's go to
It's a
break after
movie that
this.
So-
Break after this.
Trump being released, saying that it could cause some type of world
Whatever. Bring it on. I'll go. It opens Christmas Day.
Four.
It looks funny.
It's a
It looks
comedy,
funny,
right?
so-
It is a
yeah.
comedy.
Yes.
One.
Okay. All right, well, some people
Two.
All right. Well, still to come here on the chat. The
Three.
fallout
And the
after
teas.
daughter of a Korean Airlines chairman
Roll
slipped
me.
out on a plane for not being served macadamia nuts properly. We're going to debate this one.
Well,
Plus,
I'm gonna
speaking
see.
of meltdowns, how you can avoid holiday meltdowns, Tony, with the festive season upon us. But first, Tim Tebow, he is back in the news. We'll tell you what he
Do
did.
pull out on camera.
We'll be
Two.
right back, right here on the chat.
Two is up.
Big
A.
difference.
Take it. It looks stupid because look, now it's all torso. It's 10, 9. I can't believe y'all even did that. There's no way I would have.
I can't
Four,
believe she
three.
texted that.
2, 1.
Where is she even at?
And her husband's surgery.
Hospital.
Mikey.
Look at them dancing to your music, Justin.
Justin. Ooh, I just called Jason. Sorry about that. Welcome back, by the way. So, in case you missed it earlier, we were talking about Angelina Jolie being labeled as a spoiled brat by Sony Pictures executives after Sony emailed their system, was hacked by a group. Well, this next lady arguably may have
She
earned
can't
as
just read it.
title
She just can't do it.
The daughter of the chairman of Korean Airlines, who reportedly flipped out over how she was served macadamia nuts on the Korean Airlines flight. She was so upset that she forced the plane to go back to the gate so she could
She is
pick
not
up the
texting
offending
me.
crew member before they could take off. And apparently that crew member, what
You
did
can
they
take
do?
B
Served the
whenever
nuts
you
in
want
the
to.
back and
Take it
not
off
in the
her
bowl.
face.
And she didn't like it. What do you think about that? And now this is her leaving.
Walk of shame.
She looks
Walking
so proud.
with her head
Yes,
down. I'm not
she
going
sure
for it.
is.
I'm
Yes.
not going for it. You know who I feel sorry for in this whole situation? Is her father. The fact that he apologized and said it had to do with he did not raise her right. She's a grown woman, and she makes her own decisions.
There are people
One.
that are talking on. You go ahead.
Two.
You know, he didn't raise her right if this is how she behaves. Because apparently she's lived a life
Three.
of entitlement her
Mhm.
entire
She has.
life.
She
He
has.
would flip out over a bag of
Two.
nuts is like ridiculous.
You are what you eat.
Listen, right. Well,
Three.
indeed.
That's
Woo!
awesome. High five,
I
sister.
gotta see it.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not the first time she has had
Three.
inappropriate behavior her entire life and has never been checked about it. So yeah, now it just came
No,
back to
it's
bite
Two.
definitely not the first time. As a matter of fact, according to research,
One.
some of the office employees have been coming out since this
2.
thing came out. They're saying
Twitter's
that
out.
they're not surprised, and
One.
it's kind of been hidden, and the family doesn't have too much of a good reputation.
Can I ask you this? Has she ever
Two.
looked down at anybody who's cut in line when she's been going to the restroom?
1.
Probably, Tony.
So Tony was very strong.
But here's the thing,
That's
nuts. There's multiple checks, in your mind when you're thinking about whether or not I should flip out over this. I mean, she turned around an aircraft
Yeah.
Three.
with absolutely zero regard
Yeah.
for the other people on that
But
flight.
thankfully, they were only delayed by 11 minutes.
1.
Which is not a whole lot, but it's the whole
Still,
principle
what if you
behind
had to
it.
make
Two.
a connection in 5
Who?
minutes?
How did they get peanuts within 11 minutes is what I want to know. She shouldn't have been complaining.
There's a Harvard professor, by the way, who
Okay,
is
we're changing the
apologizing
story.
Go
after
three.
an angry string of emails over a $4 dispute. So this Harvard business professor had concluded, he's decided that he is a total jerk because he decided he was going to take a Boston area Chinese restaurant to court over a $4 dispute. And the thing was, in the story, there
She's
were
not gonna
discrepancies
stay
in
on
menus.
prompter.
One was an older menu,
Two.
one was newer, and there was a $4. And he was so mad he wanted a refund, and when the guy didn't want to give him a refund, he's like, I'm taking you to court.
3.
And it blew up on social media.
We lost it.
Blown
It's the holidays.
One.
They get a pass.
Did Tony
But
get
you
it?
don't.
2.
No.
4.
This was not this man's first,
1.
this professor's first situation like this, as I have
Two.
read, that it happened in 2010.
10, yeah.
One.
Along the same lines, he's also one of his areas of expertise
Two.
is that he works in online fraud and as a professor of such and
One.
such media, so he deems himself
Was
as
that fraud? But he thought that was fraudulent
thought it was
Two.
the
fraudulent.
menu.
Yeah, absolutely. If you read the email exchanges between the
Very
restaurant
One.
owner, which really very highbrow, and the
Three.
restaurant owner immediately
Yeah.
came
Two.
back after the
They
first
tried to make it right.
and said, you know what, we will
Four.
absolutely give you a refund. He said that's not good enough. He wants it to go with this and that.
Yeah, he wanted it tripled. The refund he wanted
Two.
tripled.
Now, here's the most interesting thing about
Three.
about the whole thing. Okay, so he wanted a refund because he was charged
Two.
improperly. Okay, that's fine. But then when he was asked how the meal was,
Three.
he said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it was
delicious."
great. Yeah.
Two.
So he did come back after. He says that he
One.
read his own emails and he read the
Yeah,
exchange and
yeah,
he was embarrassed
yeah.
and it shouldn't have gotten
Two.
out of
No.
hand.
Now listen, let's just talk
You
about the
should be
truth
too.
here. Is the truth? No, these are getting attention
Three.
in stories because of social media. When
Mhm.
this stuff goes out into the public stratosphere,
That's it.
then all of a sudden
Two.
we're like, oh wow, people think I'm a jerk. Maybe I'm a jerk.
Three.
You know, I'm so sorry, I'm a jerk. But you know, it's
Two. We should just take that clip and every time she acts pissy, just play that. I'm a jerk. Four.
jerk. I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk.
Edit that into a song.
One.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to report you to and the restaurant owner said, I don't report you for harassing me. Then he backed off. So you are 100% right on
But
that.
you know what? He knows he's
Two.
a jerk. Every jerk is aware that they are a jerk.
One. No, they're not.
I mean,
Two.
once you are an adult, you are very aware of your behavior. And it's not like it's one
Three.
slap at the hand of
Four
caution.
needs more headroom on Tony. It looks like you're drifting.
Alright.
It's 'cause I've never
Dave
been
started
there.
listening to y'all.
deal with it.
You don't.
Three.
You don't work with jerks.
My old boss
Two.
came saying, hey, Guido,
One.
my old boss taught me
What'd you just say?
that you never argue with the fool because no one can tell the difference.
Kathy taught her that?
Yeah, sometimes.
No.
Two. That's a joke.
Rap.
Or a smile. There's nothing worse than, you know, somebody who wants to engage you in something and you just don't say
I don't
anything.
wanna
Maybe that's why that
participate.
lady, when she was leaving the spot,
Three.
didn't say anything. Or she was fearful.
Yeah, she knew.
Four.
Never. She's never come in line again with anybody.
She's
You watch.
never doing
She's
it.
standing up on the
Two.
seat going,
We're never going to let you live that down. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, speaking of meltdowns,
Three.
the holidays can have us feeling a little bit more unedged than usual.
You
This
think?
whole show
You
is
think?
themed around Tony.
Two.
So coming up on the chat at UNI
Three. Is
Associates
this a
of
tease?
Professors
Yeah, it's
Psychologists,
we got a
sharing
super,
their
yeah.
You're cool when it comes to those tense family gatherings
Yeah.
and or otherwise. And the others of saltwater cowgirls,
Roll and
surf
see.
shop
I had
here.
no
We'll
idea we were
find
in a
out more
tease.
about
Do
their
pull out of two.
Holy surf camp here in
I was
Jacksonville.
looking, I was like, what monitor do I need? Two is up, take a break. Take a break. Yeah, no clue we were in a tease. 10, 9,
Don't put her
8,
tweets in the show.
7,
Oh my
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. By adjusting chairs and responding to it, you're just encouraging it. My cue, just saying.
We were saying, we like the one before, but we're not sure about this one. Okay, welcome back to the chat. During the holiday season, it is
You didn't move camera forward, Justin.
family and friends, but this year, Tony can also be a little stressful. With all of the travel and shopping, tensions can sometimes run high. So here to share some
It just
tips
looks like a
on
Christmas
avoiding a holiday
decoration back
meltdown,
there.
UNF Associate Professor of Psychology, Dr. Dave Ybarra. Thank you so much, Dr. Ybarra, for
Two.
being here.
We need you so
appreciate
bad
you.
today. Tony,
Alright, when we get
Side of the table,
bitched
guys.
out about
So
that,
for those
I
who
didn't
are
have a
feeling
camera shot.
overwhelmed about their, you know, family coming into town, what kind of
Three.
advice would you give people who just remain calm?
Think so.
Usually when our
One.
emotions are getting the better of us, we start to have
And
that
looked at
sense
me
of
there. I
meltdown.
caught that.
Usually that's a sign that's
One.
something within ourselves is telling us there's a need not being met, or
Three.
there's too much of something occurring. So it's sometimes
Two.
useful to step away and think about what
One.
might need to be done. So maybe I'm thirsty, maybe I didn't sleep well enough last night.
Oh, so it might not
Two.
be something associated at all with the underlying
Three.
problem. Like my relatives are in town. I just forgot to drink coffee this morning.
Right.
Oh,
One.
that's my problem. That's it.
So you just
Two.
touched on this a little bit, but specifically
Three.
my family members aside, because they're all so fantastic and wonderful. What if it were the case that you get a little annoyed with your family members, especially at the holiday time? What is
You
your
can
advice on dealing with
Get back
that
one.
starting that
He
feeling?
didn't. Yeah.
Like Tony.
No.
Two.
Typically, realizing that this time is
He's
very
like,
precious.
does
it's,
not.
it's very short. So
One.
maybe my mother-in-law is hard to deal with. But I don't
Alright, you
have
can take
2
X
days
one.
with her, so
She
let's
just
make this time
texted Justin
special.
that he needed to be
The
powdered.
children, the spouse, the significant other. This is.
Does she know we're running
these
a
are
live
nice,
show right now?
alternate focus
Y'all should
points
reply
rather
back
than
and say you
following
shouldn't be on your phone like all the frickin' rules say so too. Just
4
4 minutes.
Money's a big deal. So, you're going to visit family.
One.
You've got to buy gifts and that whole thing. We know people think of, oh, I wonder how much she spent on
Because
me.
it's starting to affect
Oh,
my
look at
camera
that gift
shots,
that's
and
such
it's
and
making
such.
me mad.
I mean, what if you don't have all that money to spend, and that's a whole nother
2.
stress factor?
Sally,
How
are
do
you
you
on your
feel
phone?
that?
Usually setting a
No.
budget ahead of time,
Oh,
talking with
just
your
that
significant
4
other, your
camera shot at the
spouse,
very beginning.
what is possible?
That wasn't
Can we
because of the
truly
2.
spend $100
We
on
can take
every single
X1.
niece and nephew? Maybe not in large
Thank you.
families. So
4.
maybe we negotiate and we come to terms with per person $25, no going over, playing
1.
fair.
I love that. I love that. Let's talk about some
I love that.
unresolved family issues.
All right.
2.
This is huge for me. This kind of touches me near and dear to my heart. So when you have unresolved issues with
1.
family members, friends, whatever it may be,
3 minutes.
everybody should be happy and getting along. What type of advice would you have for sisters who may have some
2.
long-term unresolved issues that really
So
needs to be
he's got
fixed
issues with
because
her
it's
sister.
really affecting one of
1.
them more than the others?
This is
2.
a difficult topic because
4.
the
So timing is
relationships
everything
have
is
deep
not the
emotional
right
roots.
super
It
for this
should
today.
be if he
Both in our
says
40s or 30s, but those
1.
issues began much earlier.
Oh,
And because
don't
of
skip
that,
it.
no.
her
Don't skip
behavior,
it yet.
what's
Okay.
not
Let's just see
said
if
or
he says it.
is that much more biting. The important point to realize is the holidays
Timing.
are probably not the best time to
Oh,
get
yeah,
that work
go
done.
for it.
There's too much happening. It's busy.
I
There are
like
too
this
many
guy,
other
Jamie.
players on that stage.
Does what he's supposed
So,
to.
acknowledging each other, a simple meet
2.
and greet, a hug and a kiss goes a long way to setting the table.
You watch. Bonnie won't
maybe
say
for that
nothing about all
important
these
event later.
awesome
Okay,
super.
so
1.
don't do it any time before Christmas. Wait till after.
Yes, the intervention is
after
all
the
2
about.
minutes. 2 minutes.
Or not out.
Sorry.
Do you think actually having a sit-down meeting with those siblings, is that
1.
the best way to go at it, or is there some
Haley,
other
Mhm.
way
we're talking about
to do
for the
it?
next
There,
2.
if
If you think they won't show up, first of all.
We're talking about
1.
what?
it's usually best to
segment,
wait
do you
for
want
another
4.
time.
Stacy in the middle, or do
The
you want
holidays
her to be on the end
is
and
so
three
complex.
ladies
It's very
on the other
difficult
side?
to
1.
do things well when
I
it's
think
that
we should
busy.
have Stacy in the
2.
middle
And
since
we
she's
do
gonna be
see
talking
during
to the
holiday
ladies
season,
more.
3.
as we know, it's about giving and doing for others, but is it okay to take time out for ourselves as we start to get, for me, I can feel
Actually,
overwhelmed as a mom, as a friend,
I think I
as a
like her
daughter, as a
better on
this,
the
as a
end.
that,
2.
as a hostess. Is it okay if I just take some time out?
Yeah,
for
the
me?
end.
Yes. So when we start to feel very annoyed,
3.
He said no, this would be a really different conversation.
2.
I'd be like, oh.
those breaks. Mommy's
4.
going for a run, or she's gonna soak in the tub and read for an hour. Do not knock on the door
3.
unless you're bleeding.
Thanks, Nicole.
Uh-huh.
1 minute.
Right. This is
2.
my time, and that will actually make you a better presence in
4.
your relationships, unwrapping the presents. It's very important to make sure that happens.
2.
What about festivities?
Look at them just
You
looking at their
know,
card.
Christmas
Look at
parties,
the
and there's lots of alcohol flowing, and sometimes
2.
before you know it, there's a lot of
Bonnie
wine and not
texted
much
me saying we
food.
need
4.
to super his name again.
Boozy, I mean,
2.
what were
You hear that, Haley?
parameters
Yeah.
1.
when you're attending those holiday parties?
Do you want?
Realize that it's
Do you want me to pull it down?
more of a
4. Nope.
marathon than a
Okay.
sprint. So it's going to occur
2. Not if you
over
want me to keep these
days.
stories
So
CG's up.
do you really want to feel terrible
4.
the next day when you're now visiting his side of the
We can
family,
take that
or
last one.
when there's an outing that's going to take a lot
And then
of
I'll
walking.
move
So typically
2.
Interspersing your alcoholic drinks, beverages,
his
with
name,
water,
and we can just skip
making
that
sure you're
last
eating
super.
sufficiently, since those holiday foods are
4.
excellent, but they
Yes, but they
They-
stay with you.
yes.
1.
His name
What
should
is
come
the
up
right
next.
That's the question.
2.
No, I'm not talking about anybody in particular.
Well,
Right,
it never goes off without a hitch, so what do we do when
3.
something happens that's unexpected and how do we
Which
handle
doesn't
it?
go as
2.
planned.
Yeah.
Know that it's not going to be
4.
like it
Wrap
plays out
after
in the
this.
movies or an Norman Rockwell scene. It's not going to be perfect. Our
2.
families are flawed, we're made up of humans, and that's
1.
the beauty of it. And we accept ourselves and each other with flaws.
And I love what you said earlier about keeping
3.
things in perspective. I mean, when you think about it, you're with your family. It's a few days.
2.
Even if you don't like some of them and you love the other ones,
3.
then you got to go back to work.
Yeah.
And then you got to go back to the reality. And so you only have this
2.
one time. So just keep it together.
Try to.
There
Yes.
you go. Keep it together. That's my professional
Keep it
advice.
right.
Keep it together. Or you could be Tony. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Eubank. We really do appreciate you for all
Three's
your
up.
tips. Still come right here on the chat. Details on the star-studded birthday party for Taylor Swift And which musical icon sang Happy Birthday to her? Tony has that and so much more coming
Wrong,
up
Beam.
in the Celebrity Report. But first, they are making a splash on the First Coast. The owners of Saltwater
Do
Cowgirl
two.
Surf joins us live. We'll be right back.
She don't care, Dave.
See?
She don't care. She don't care.
Take it.
5.5 minutes.
5.5. What camera is she going to be coming on?
I don't know. There's not a camera over there for me to tell you.
I'm asking
7,
Sally.
6,
Okay, she won't know, it's
5,
fine.
She can be on
4,
2.
3,
Just hold it for a second.
2, 1. My cue. My cue.
A local business has made a splash on the First
I opened
Coast as the
Casey's mic.
only
Thank God she
female
wasn't
surf camp and surf shop in Jacksonville. Joining us now, the owners of Saltwater Cowgirl Surf Shop,
4.
Leslie Curry and Lorraine Hernandez, and then there on the end from the Shop Small Jacksonville organization, Heather Carolyn. Thanks, you ladies. For
1.
joining us.
Thank you
We're
for
so glad
having us.
you're here, and you brought lots of goodies.
We did.
So we'll get to those in just a minute. So first, just give us an overview of the shop.
Sure. Well, Saltwater Cowgirl
Who is that?
began in 1999.
That
We
is
were the first
Leslie.
all-female
4.
Right?
surf camp
Yes.
here in Jacksonville.
Leslie.
And so really it's just an extension of that, what we've been doing since then. And so we are the first
1.
all-female surf shop, and we opened up here in May. And so we're the first one here on the First Coast. And so
Can we get some
offer surf
stuff or
lessons
anything?
and everything to satisfy your surfing needs.
Well, that is very exciting, and it all started, I guess, with an idea. So tell me how the
Alright,
whole
just
idea
2.
got started.
Sure, really, a couple friends of mine back in '99
1.
saw a need to teach women how to surf. You know, such a male-dominated sport that they really wanted to pour in and exclusively teach
2.
to the girls. And so really, year after year, it just began to get bigger and bigger. And here we are, 15 years
1.
later, the only female surf shop, our first surf camp in Jacksonville.
And that is a very, very cool thing to be able to tout, you know, as you're kind of meeting people out in the community. You
Sure.
guys also have really cool stuff in the
Yeah,
shop. Tell me about
We
some of
do.
it.
We do. Well, we do have
Who's
some
that?
summer stuff still available
Mrs.
in
Lorraine.
our shop, but now that it's chilly and it's
4.
cold, we have our winter product out. We have some hoodies for the adults and then
2.
hoodies for the youth, and we also have some juniors clothes, some pretty red sweaters, and we're actually, Leslie and I are very involved
1.
with our church, the Church of 1122, and so we carry some. It's called the Cola Refuge. We carry
These
these
are
bracelets.
so neat. I was
Yes.
looking at these.
They're beautiful, and so we carry
4.
these in the shop, and each one comes with a little card that has the woman's story that personally made these, and 80%
1.
of the proceeds go to back to Cola Refuge.
And
So
so
we're very proud of that.
What's really neat
4.
about these is, you know, it has her story. This is Rose's story, so you find out a little bit about whose hands were actually on
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
What a connection! And
Yeah.
this is supporting women in Uganda.
Correct.
Paint design.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I plan on
1.
going on a mission trip, so this is very special to me to be able to meet some of the women in Uganda.
Absolutely. And for us, for Saltwater Cowgirls, we really want to pour into the community, give back. And we know that the teenagers at this age, they have so many
What's this
distractions,
video and
so many
being?
other influences in
When
their
she
life.
asked her
And
about
Lorraine and I
the,
really take pride
it's just generic
in
pictures of
trying
like
to
the
be
surf
a
shop, and
positive
they've got
influence in
pictures of
their
the
life
camp though.
and
So when
letting
they
them
ask
know
about
that
the
they are
camp, we'll
loved,
take
that
them.
they
Okay.
can
1.
surf like a girl, that
Yeah.
they can do anything, and it really is empowering for them, and it's exciting to be a part of.
What an awesome message. Now, Heather, we want to bring you in there on the end. This is one of the many businesses that your organization really supports and encourages others to do the same.
We do. The whole
4.
point of Shop Small Jacksonville is for the community to find
2
new
minutes,
local
2
groups
minutes.
Like Saltwater Cowgirls. My girls did their surf camp last year. I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah.
So
1.
that's what Shop Small
We can take
Jacksonville
B.
does. It
That's
features only
Get it
locally
out of the
owned
way.
small businesses, shops, home-based businesses, and nonprofits. So the community can find them, learn about them, and support them.
And so the best way for people to find the businesses, is it a website? You go online and find a directory?
Correct. It's a website that just features a spotlight, like Saltwater Cowgirls. They have their own listing, and it really tells their story, because that's what we want to do. We want to tell their story to the community.
Guys, as you were starting
1.
a business, everyone knows it's really tough. I mean, what does it mean to you guys to have the support of an organization?
It's
like that?
wonderful to find someone that will invest their time.
Can we
and
ask
4.
about
and
the
also
winter
their
camp?
heart. It's her passion
Sorry.
to
I figured
show
that's what
each
it was.
small businesses
And I think she
small
just
One.
skipped
business
that.
is just a lifesaver.
Yeah.
You know, to get our
question.
name out there, and maybe tap into resources that we wouldn't, we wouldn't have if it
The
wasn't
winter
for her.
camp's this lower third.
So tell us a
Yes.
little bit about the winter camp going on. It's cold outside, but that doesn't mean you can't surf,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
And we also
What did I
want
tell her?
to, we want
Wetsuits are
to-
needed.
Okay.
And we provide them.
1 minute.
We also
1
want
minute.
To let them know if they're going to be proficient surfers, they
Yeah.
can't take the winter off.
Okay.
They have to surf year
Four.
round.
So tell me about when and where's particulars of this winter camp.
Two.
It's going to be, we have 2 sessions. So
Okay.
the first one is going to be on the 22nd.
You want me to take
and
this lower third?
23rd in
Sure.
December, and
Thank you.
it's from 10,
Four.
11 to 1, excuse me.
Okay.
And the price is $75 for those 2 days. And the next session
One.
will be December 29th and 30th, also from 11 to 1.
Okay, we've got information there on the screen.
Oh,
If
sure.
anybody is interested in that, websites
They
and
can go
numbers.
to our website to register.
Yeah, that is
What's
very
these
exciting.
wrap
And all
lower
this stuff
third?
back here.
There's
These are
just
awesome.
it's
Thank you
one's
so
that
much.
one, same ones. You can skip that, and then she's gonna talk, or you can keep it up, and she's gonna say something about the local business. Wrap. I mean the shop, Small Jacksonville.
And very quickly, Shop Small Jacksonville. Give me the
All right,
website
you
real
can-
quick so people can find
Shop
you.
Small
Yep.
Jacksonville.
Yep.
Perfect. Easy enough. Thanks so much, guys.
Speaking of music.
All right. For more information on Saltwater Cowgirls Surf Shop and their winter camp, the website again is
She should've just said bye.
swcsurfcamp.com. And again, for more information about local businesses in Jacksonville, it's very simple. It's shopsmalljacksonville.com. Thanks again, ladies. We'll be right
Straight
back.
up. See what Bunny says about that.
Take it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mikey.
Welcome back to the chat. Let's get some celebrity gossip now with
Two.
none other than Fox Files and Tony Fox.
Okay, do you ladies remember what you were doing
Four.
when you turned 25? Do you remember what kind of celebration you had?
No.
Maybe a party, maybe have friends. It was fun, right? Let me
One.
tell you what Taylor Swift did when she turned 25. She had a little party with Justin Timberlake
Take
showing
next
up,
three.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, Selena Gomez, Charlie XCX, Victoria's Secret models, Carly Kloss. That's Justin with the mask.
Is that
Then
Sam
you see
Smith?
Jay-Z and Beyonce. Sam Smith was there. I don't know who it was. Yeah, Nick Jonas was there with his girlfriend. Iggy Azalea. 5 Seconds of Summer. They all had performed at the Iron Radio Super Bowl, and so Taylor was having a party after
There you
this
go,
was
swear to
the party. This was her 25th
There we
birthday.
go.
My party was like that too.
Yeah,
One,
very similar to.
Like that.
two,
Now, the other thing that she had done earlier in the
Four.
afternoon, she
she's
was
talking
being
about B.
honored as Woman of the Year by Billboard, and so there were a number of women in music, women in music, whatever. And
there
so
should be
they
some
stopped
gnats
for a
on this.
moment. Matt Lauer is like moderating, and there you see Aretha Franklin, and he had Aretha Franklin right there singing with the microphone. She's singing "Happy Birthday" to Taylor Swift.
Wait, that's Aretha Franklin.
That's Aretha Franklin. Yes, it is, my dear.
So Taylor
Look,
Swift
she is
was on.
dying about that.
So Taylor Swift was on the Barbara Walters most fascinating person list, right? This is
She was
just,
the runner-up to Amon
well, and I get it because this is fascinating. The reception that she's getting for her birthday party.
Isn't it though?
It's incredible to have Aretha Franklin. My goodness, what an honor.
And here's the funny thing, like, and Matt Lauer
What
was
was that?
like,
The blonde wig threw me off. I didn't recognize her.
well, and Matt Lauer during that said, Aretha, you can lead like Ariana Grande
There,
and all
Kim.
these women singing. None of them want, like, who's going to
Four.
sing with
Yeah,
Aretha?
yeah,
Like,
right.
Ariana started to, and she's just
Next.
like, no. Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for that.
Two.
Down several seats. Bye, Felicia.
All right, let's talk celebrity babies. First, we have a baby bump sighting, and this was Jessica Biel.
Four.
She was spotted. Still no confirmation that she and Justin are expecting a baby, but we had babies born by Kourtney Kardashian. Blah, blah, blah. This was her third, and it was her second boy, and he was born on the same
One.
day that her older son Mason turned 5. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, we don't care about the Kardashians.
two,
Hayden Panettiere, she had
Four.
her first baby, a girl, Kaya. And that's her and her fiance, who's the boxing
And
champ.
isn't there rumors about them all
Three.
being pregnant?
Yeah, because we talked about that last week.
Two.
The baby bump.
Right.
Still haven't heard a
One.
word on that, so we don't know if that's true or not. And then
Two.
we moved to Tim Tebow, who I really need to rub so that some of it, not because like,
No.
I need points
Four.
in heaven. That's what I do.
Going to-
grab him.
Right. So what's he doing now?
He opened
Oh,
hospital in
that
the
we could take that.
Philippines,
For
Tweet
it's a
about
T-Bone
Tim
Cure
Tebow.
hospital. It's in partnership with Cure International, and what they do is they help kids with disabilities in developing countries.
Yeah.
So
One.
we've
Got
got
it.
a big hospital in the Philippines where he was born. So yeah, he did that. So
I'm
Four.
deaf.
very nice.
He's the real deal.
So,
He is.
two.
That it is. And you see people who
Three.
take their fame and their celebrity and they do stuff like that. That
He
just
should have
gives
been
so
on
much
Barbara
respect.
Walters' list.
I think he.
Has he?
Two.
I bet he
I
must
bet
have
he
been.
should
Must
be.
have been.
He would probably never yell.
Oh my God! Stop loving over this dude. Ugh.
Bang on their door while they're doing their business.
She was not doing her
Next.
business when I banged on
One.
the door. Okay, she wasn't. It wasn't even locked yet.
You
Okay,
scared
keep
it out
going,
of
keep
her.
going, keep going.
Two.
The Voice tonight, 8 o'clock. We're down to the final
that's
three in the
X3.
wild card. They perform for their lives.
This is the
And there should be a
Good
super.
stuff. So tonight and then tomorrow night's the final.
Tomorrow night is the finale. Right. So these
Two.
four are performing.
Those four.
There you go. Thank you. Coming
Three.
up right after the break, we're going to have a fun form of exercise.
Singing music.
It's going to be fun because we're going to have ladies of the panel here kind of learning the basics of flamenco dancing. Coming up next. Well, surprise, surprise.
Two.
Bye.
Alright. I'm just rolling it.
Jesus.
Take it.
Why do they stress us so much? So I'll cue you when you need to tell them to do their dance by themselves.
Huh. I guess.
What kind of?
God, I just sound.
Stand by. Three. Two.
Sounded so
One.
country.
My cue. My cue.
Welcome back to the chat. Now, if you're looking to dance away a few extra sugar plums this holiday season, flamenco may just be for you. We are joined now by Carlina Rodriguez with Flamenco Perspective at Ponte Vedra Ballet and Company. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about flamenco. Maybe something.
Why does she have that big script? I printed her a card, a pretty little card.
Obvious details.
She only has it because Casey made her take it.
Specifically the
She's gonna go
south
there and
of
just read it
Spain,
off the
not all of it. Usually the Andalusia
How is
part.
she gonna remember the question?
And over the years, it has become so popular that it's now being taught in every country.
I'm trying to get you something.
I see.
And you
Do
are
what you can
finding
do.
now a whole new wave of flamenco dancers, each with their own flair, with a little bit of their own culture.
Tell Dave to shut up.
For example,
Jamie said to shut up.
they are developing
Two.
amazing flamenco.
One.
And they do it in their very own style. So this is something, to pay
Two.
attention to.
I see, let's
And
get
of
to the
course, South
dance.
America, flamenco has been there forever. And also
One.
in the States now. So we have,
Sally, where are
we
you
have
gonna do
more
the
and
wider
more
shot
flamenco
on?
dancers in
I like
the
your shot
States.
on three.
Well, now you are trained
So
in
Justin's.
ballet.
I was trained first
well,
in classical ballet.
And so how did that translate?
I guess
or-
it depends
or go
on
into flamenco
where they
for you?
come
Well, I
from.
grew up in Europe,
I do like three
small
though.
place, and whenever there was
Oh, we're
flamenco
bringing
music
Henny
on the
in.
radio, I would drive my mother crazy.
Two.
And back then, we didn't
Oh,
have very
what-
many local
One.
flamenco schools.
Are you just
but
gonna zoom
when
out on
I
one and get that?
Yeah.
lived in
Okay.
South America, it was
Two.
very common for pretty much
Thank
all
you.
ballet schools to have a flamenco section and
Yeah,
classical
when they
section.
actually perform, I'll zoom one out to show them all.
What are you gonna do on
Now,
three?
somehow it also translates
Stuff.
into
Okay.
health and fitness. So
One.
many of us are looking for new ways
Just stuff.
to
Stuff.
expand our
Okay.
horizons in cardio and exercise.
I think flamenco is an absolutely fun.
Try to get you something pretty on
Two.
camera 3 when they're dancing.
Okay.
If executed properly,
One.
practiced properly, it should be low impact
Okay.
exercise, which means it will
Let's
include,
call Henny in after
age
this.
ranges from very young to very old without causing any damage, without. But again, very important, like any
Henny, get ready.
exercise,
She's about to
you
call
have
you
to
in.
practice it correctly. So from there, we can actually
Whenever.
recommend, we do have dancers as young as, we have a few 6-year-old dancers around. Yes, and
Are we really gonna watch her stand up and all that stuff? And
So it's really
Let's
something
just
for
like
everyone.
grab her. I don't know. This is. I don't like this.
you can give it a lot of your personal
Yeah.
expressions, a lot of your own
We can like show
soul.
her about to get up, but then
So
let's just
even
take the
if
back.
the body
I don't want to
starts
watch her
to
walk all the way
out a
over
little
there.
bit, let's say 85, 90.
so just her getting up, not walking all the way over there. All right, then I'll take
still
three.
add your own flair to it, and it will still be flamenco. And maybe you're not jumping up and down the roof,
Two.
but you know, you can still
What
dance.
does she say?
I don't know. One.
Here, our ladies who can definitely shake her groove thing, if you know what I mean. Do we have a volunteer
Three.
in the ladies' room? Penny is gonna have a little lesson. Have fun.
One.
She did run.
She's gonna show me how to do it. So we're gonna start with something really, really simple.
Simple to you, honey.
It is simple.
Okay.
Two.
Show me.
Oh, one. She
We're
didn't like
gonna
that.
Just to get into a little arm position.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be this position.
I wish we had
but we're gonna
music
use
right
this
now.
one.
Four. I mean, I could play music, but they're not gonna hear
I
it.
know. I wonder if it would be better though to the viewer, even if they couldn't
To
hear
the viewer, yes.
it. Let's play it.
All right, here's B.
But we'll have to start it back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak
Okay.
it in.
Alright.
Look at me.
One.
Bonnie's
Put a little bit of hip to it. Let's
Oh, I
make
love
it
the
a
hips.
little bit
Let's do some hips.
entertaining. And let's just sway a little bit.
Bonnie texted you.
Four.
What did she say?
And this can be as demure or exaggerated as you feel
Oh,
like.
shit. Allison's not up here.
One.
So let's take a little step.
Is
in
the
right.
music playing? I just hear a man yelling.
It's playing.
One,
It's all.
two. Very
Why is he
flamenco.
making these faces?
And we do a little
Can we get
skipping movement.
two?
Yeah. Perfect. We're still here.
One.
And now we're gonna move our heels.
Oh my goodness.
Also
Four.
very simple exercise.
Okay.
Okay, is Leanda, where'd she go? Is she gonna like step back in? Okay.
One.
Two, three,
Four.
Just tell Henny to step in
Okay.
to say,
four. A little bit faster. And one and two and three and four.
Okay, Henny, let's
One.
toss to them. Do
There
it.
you go.
I'm gonna let you guys do it professionally.
Okay, now we're gonna turn the music on for real.
Exercise with a little bit of music.
All right. You can
Thank you.
kill their mics and bring up the music. So let's see. Do they want me to start over?
Just have them go, I guess. Can they hear it? Are they doing something?
I don't.
Oh, maybe they needed it restarted.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Okay. Four. Two. One. Take
Oh,
it.
that was it.
Break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. 10, 9, 8. No, we should.
We
5.
do with the ladies.
4, 3, 2, 1. What is this?
And then I
Mike
guess
here.
let's take the poll up full as soon as you can.
We're talking about Amal Clooney being named Barbara Walters' most fascinating person of 2014, and we asked you to weigh in on our poll, ladies at chat.com. And it seems like the #1 response right now, although you can still weigh in if you want, 33% said, yes, it's nice to have a human rights lawyer rather than some dumb celebrity. Who comes up with these responses? Have we figured that out yet? And then 25% kind of split between no way, she just married into celebrity, that's it, and then 25% saying any woman who can catch George Clooney is certainly fascinating. Yeah.
I never could, so.
But you're still fascinating in your own right, Tony. Especially with your little stories that you come with every day. Okay, so we also wanted to talk about the
3.
viral video that is just kind of, it's really funny. A British mother gave her 2 children who
Wanna
had been
see?
misbehaving a letter from Santa that says that they were on the naughty list. They were told that they have 13 sleeps to improve.
3 minutes to out.
Before Santa comes, watch what happens as she reads the letter.
Sun up soon.
On Christmas Eve, Santa Claus.
How long this is?
It's like 45, I think.
45?
Yeah.
Looking at us like that. It makes me upset.
30.
I'm not looking at you like anything, darling.
Look at me like. That makes me upset.
Aren't they the cutest things in the world?
You've got 13 sleeps to try and improve, haven't you?
I know, but she keeps on annoying
15.
me.
Okay, but
Oh
we
my
can
God. Just stop.
right, well, we can work
10.
on that together, can't we?
No, I don't want to be on.
That's the end of it.
Mike here.
Okay, well, we'll talk about how we can
You can mic them. Yeah.
overcome the silly
Mike here.
behaviour, yeah?
2 minutes.
Okay?
I love the accent. 13 sleeps.
I love the way he instantly blamed his sister.
1.
Yes.
She keeps on annoying me.
Well, Stacy and I
Two.
collectively decided we don't like it.
You don't
I don't
like
like
it?
it.
No.
You don't.
I think Stacy had the best comment, and that was, "Don't hide behind Santa."
Three.
I'm sure Santa
Man
and Santa
up.
appreciate that being used in such a fashion.
No.
I mean, he
Two.
makes his judgment
And
when
then
the
put it on
judgment's
video
fine.
and make it viral, and that's obviously
Three.
constructed, and I just don't like it.
I don't know how many families hide
Two.
behind Santa.
1.
Hey,
That doesn't make it right.
Okay, do you all want me to give you the
Two.
confession? It's gonna make you guys.
Make sure
90.
Santa
Three.
is coming to everyone's house.
Yes. So maybe on
Two.
another day.
Yeah.
4.
We do want to think
Two.
that confession through.
I guess you guys can guess what
And
that
the
would
two
be.
fairies.
So it's
Some
all
parents hide
good.
behind the two fairies.
Yeah. We don't like it.
I don't like it. Okay, take that.
I say anything that makes them behave. Good.
That's what parents are for, dear Tony.
Well, I'm just saying. Hey, let me real quick. I'm gonna change topic real
4.
quick.
1 minute.
Something tomorrow that is really cool. And you guys can go. Anybody can go. It is called Anchors Away, and it's going to be at the Audubon Indoor Speedway all day from 2 to 10. And this is to benefit Combat to College, which helps veterans and active duty with school, GI Bill benefits, anything school related. 50% of all the proceeds tomorrow afternoon go to Combat to College. And I'm going to be there. A bunch of other radio personalities from our sister stations are going to be there racing. If you've ever gone, it's really
You
fun.
are gonna race?
Yes.
Are we gonna get video of
That
this?
sounds like
You can if you
Everyone
want.
can.
We
I'll
want
show
to
it.
have it so that way
30.
we can show it on the air when you
Okay.
come back.
3.
It's for charity. No
It
road
is.
2.
rage.
No,
here.
no.
No road rage.
4.
Shenanigans.
I
1.
swear, you don't stop.
2.
Every time
20.
you're like, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. Good for you.
But it's a good thing. Yeah. So they're going to have raffles.
4.
15.
Lots of fun stuff. So come on out.
You want me to start sneaking in music?
2. Yeah, go ahead.
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
B.
Every time I see you, you seem more confident. You with Drake, very confident. Don't show that. You did.
Death Star. And fade it. Cece, can you sound up the green mic?